Need your mic, coach. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm hitting go live now. All right, here we go. What's going on, guys? We're back at TTFCA Winter Clinic today. It's been a great weekend so far. What's going on, Coach? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, it's great. Thanks for having me.
All right. Tell us who you are and what track club or what school are you repping today?
My name is Julius Michael. I'm the head cross country coach at Episcopal High School out in Bel Air, Houston area in Texas, and then I'm also the distance coach on the track team.
So you from Houston, around there?
Yes, sir,
So
Houston.
do you let your athletes eat French's chicken before practice?
Not at all. Not happening. There'll be a lot of throwing up on the track, especially with my group.
Man, I love that place, man. I love that place.
The lines, if you can get through the line.
So, hey, Coach, tell us a little bit about your program and like a couple of athletes we should look out for.
I mean, we have this is my seventh year there, and the main thing coming in was just building up the distance program, and we have done some great things the past couple of years. Especially going into last year, we got a couple of juniors coming back. I think we have two, for sure, we have two sub 420 milers on the team. We have Evan Ringwald, who's like a low 150 sub 420 in the 1600. So, and then we have Sam Marino, another one. He's a 420 and can probably run in that hopefully run in that 930 range. And then of course on the girls side, we got about 5 girls that can all run in the 220s in the 800. So we're looking pretty good.
They definitely ain't no French.
No, not at all.
Um, so did you come to the clinic last year or is this your first year?
This is my third year actually. Yeah, I came here with Coach Irv and all of them. Stuart. Stuart is very active in our conference, just within the private school. So I really liked what they were promoting, and I've been a part of it, and I've even been kind of like helping out with some of the background work, maybe with checking in and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be a regular.
So what speaker were you looking forward to most speaking to?
Mainly more on the sprint side because the way I run my group is you have to be prepared. I tell my kids you have to be prepared to run anywhere. During the season, my sprinters are my distance runners are gonna run the 100 as well as the 400, the 32. So I tell them anywhere from 100 meters up to the 5K. So listening to Coach Littlefield from Lovejoy, and then of course Coach Hart's 400 today, especially with my middle distance kids. I think learning how to run the quarter also would be very helpful. So,
Um, what are your thoughts on the transfer portal? And do you talk to your athletes about how they have to make sure they stay very competitive during the season to improve their chances to be recruited?
I think the main thing for my kids that are interested or exploring that option is I think the biggest switch when you go from high school to college is it's more of a business. It's a business transaction. The same way that when kids come out, we tell them be open to try any event and make yourself marketable. That will make you marketable for colleges. So I think going in with that approach, like about what can I do to help the program, to help the coach, to help the team. It's a great approach to it, and you're always going to be in demand if you go in with that approach.
Yeah, that's good to do. Talk to them, let them know. has changed, and it is some coaches that's looking for transfer athletes. You want to make sure you're competitive
Yeah.
enough to run with those athletes so you increase your chances of getting.
Absolutely,
You
and
know,
they have it tough, especially with COVID. You know, you have some people that are in their mid 20s or even late 20s, and then with the distance side, you add international aspect with people that are coming in with more experience competing. Running as an 18, 19 year old is different
yeah.
compared to competing against a 25 or 27-year-old. So,
And I'll tell you what, man, that COVID changed everything.
oh yeah, for
It
sure.
changed everything, but we made it through, and I tell a lot of athletes that come on the show, uh, you made it through COVID. You were really passionate about
Oh
running
yeah.
track. You were really passionate about running track. Um, so here's the question. I know you probably heard me ask uh, Coach just a second ago. If you had to organize a relay race with different animals, which four would you choose? Who you got
Ah,
first? Where you going?
I think like everybody else, I'm leading out with a cheetah.
Yo, cheat on first?
Yep,
Okay,
cheetah on
okay,
first.
okay. You go get out there.
Aggressive, get out, quick
Uh-huh.
off the blocks.
Okay.
I think second, I'm gonna put a falcon.
Falcon, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
falcon on.
Now you ahead a little bit. You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
run a little bit.
oh yeah. I think those two legs will give me a great lead. And on that third leg, I'm gonna put a thoroughbred
Okay,
horse on
okay.
there.
Okay, okay,
And
okay.
then,
They gonna hold that
oh
lead
yeah,
for you?
they're gonna hold that
Yeah,
lead and
yeah.
stretch it out. Uh, and I'm going to go for power.
Uh-huh.
I'll probably put a rhino
You'll put a run on it?
right on
I
there.
don't know, coach. You got some cheaters on the other teams on their fourth. They
Oh,
might come get
that
that.
rhino is, see,
Yeah.
the rhino is gonna block off that
Okay.
lane.
Okay.
I'm thinking of
Yeah.
they're gonna protect
They go.
the lead,
Gotcha.
protect the
Gotcha.
lead, and then I have an elephant as
Yeah.
my backup.
Okay. 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 You go protect that
I'm
lead.
going for power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Power. It's gonna get aggressive at the end, and you need
Yeah.
somebody sturdy.
Nice. 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 You know that. That Rhino, he definitely hold.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's good. That's good, coach. I like that. What's some of your goals for this season?
I think the same. Number one is just stretching to the kids, stressing the idea of doing something, that seeing what you can do, like how hard can you push yourself and how far can you push yourself, and to try to do something that has never been done before. That has been our goal since we started the journey together 4 years ago. And from cross country, we're coming off of winning our conference on the boys side and the girls side, and I think we're gonna build up on that. Last year, our boys won. I think we scored like 200 points,
All right.
and that's the main goal. On the distance side, I'm challenging the kids. We need to score at least 100 points just by the distance group themselves. So, and just take be able to compete, going to the meet of champions, being able to compete against the best 6A,
Yeah.
5A schools in the state, and just when we do that, we'll have fun and just push ourselves.
Nice, nice. Let me ask you this. I just thought about this question. So your freshmen the freshmen that come in, right?
Hmm.
Uh, how do you prepare them, or what do you tell them about Texas relays? Because you know that's a freshman. They like, oh, what's
Oh yeah.
going on?
The past 2 years, I've taken a couple of freshmen to Texas Relays on the girls side, and I think the main thing is listening to your coach,
Yeah.
because it gets so hectic, especially at check-in. There's a lot going on. You have the professionals, you have the announcer, shouting, "Hey, you need to be at the line. You need to be at the line. You need to be at the line," and that can cause a lot of panic. So, going back to my competing days, when I ran at Texas Relays, and then now coaching there, going to coach at Texas Relays, I think just the importance of staying calm and trusting your coach. Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're okay. And because you can get into a panic mode, thinking that you're running behind, and
Mhm.
it's a different warm up. It's a long stretch from the football stadium
Yeah.
to the track. So just staying calm and trusting in your coach.
I said that right here. You know, I'm gonna put this, those freshmen, when they go to Texas relays, they will never be the same
Oh yeah,
after that.
that's
They
a
will
lot of
never
growth.
be the same after that. When they, yeah, when they come back that next year, they be pumped, they be ready to go.
Yeah.
They be ready to go for sure. Um, let's see here. How many unsigned seniors do you have?
I don't have any seniors that assigned right now. I have about
Okay.
four. We have three on the boys side, and then the girls they're all coming back. We have mainly juniors and seniors on
Okay.
juniors and sophomores. So we have a very young team overall, but we have two the two seniors, and then one is looking at a couple of options. But our school, it's mainly the academics. So that always makes kids are looking at some of those schools like the MITs, the Princetons. So
Yeah, so
uh,
what advice can you give to any I've got unsigned seniors listening on the show right now or watching the show? What kind of advice can you give them um, about being recruited on a senior year? They haven't signed yet.
yeah.
They might be kind of down and out.
Mhm.
What advice can you give them, coach?
I think patience and just trust in God. If you're a religious person, there's always a place. There's going to be a place for you. God is going to put you in the right place at the right time, and just uh, the main thing you have control over is how hard you work. Uh, the work that you put in now as we get ready for the season, and just ask questions and be open. The same way that when you first showed up for track, you're open to different events, field events. Be open to listen to different coaches, whether it's D1, D2, D3, NAIA, junior college, whatever. Just being open to listen and then see what is the best fit for you. Go check out the campuses and see. Don't just go off of brand name because I think there's a lot of great coaching going on at all levels, and especially at the D2 D3 level, because again those coaches don't have a lot to work with, so they really put a lot of effort and energy into their coaching. The same way at the high school level, when you have 10 kids
Yeah.
that you're working with, you have to be extra careful because you can't afford to lose anyone. So I think just be open and talk to coaches and see which coaching strategy matches with your
And you hit
personality.
on something. Don't get caught up in the name of the school.
Absolutely.
Go where you fit.
Yeah.
Go where you want.
And you'll feel it once you tour. You get a feel for, like, okay, you know what, I can see myself here for the next 4 to 5 years. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, you get out of there with a bachelor's, and now with the extra eligibility, in 4 or 5 years you can come out with a master's. And if you can get it paid for, it just gives you a huge advantage in life when if you're able to walk out of college with a bachelor's and a master's with very little or no loans. It just gives you the privileges to be able to do other stuff in your career later on.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. And, that's one of the points I like getting over to the athletes that don't get caught up on certain schools.
Yeah.
A lot of good coaches out there. D2, D3, NAIA schools or whatever. Go there, put in the work, and who knows where you can go from
Oh
there.
yeah.
If you're talented, develop that skill, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. So I know you probably heard this question a minute ago. It's one of my very important questions, Coach. So here's my question to you. Will you pass the Texas track?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. You gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I believe in myself.
You are passionate, Coach. You are passionate, Coach. You are passionate. So you follow me on Twitter, right? On Twitter.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just want to say I love what you do,
Oh yeah, yeah.
promoting our sport. I think the kids don't get enough promotion, and for people like you to come around and do that to our kids, it means a lot. And I know the kids love it. So
Thank you,
thank
Coach.
you for taking the time to do that. So
I've been enjoying it, and like I said, I've been making some good new friends, and Thank y'all for supporting me, man. Thank
You're
y'all
doing
for
you're
supporting
doing
me
a
and
you're doing a
really
great
taking
job.
off, really taking off for sure. So this is the Texas Track bag customized by Track Barn guys. So Coach, he's gonna spin our wheel here, uh, and he's gonna. So that's our wheel, guys. It's kind of sketchy. It's we got one, we got one deal here that say Track Barn bag. You get a fist pump from me, a high five, and you're not faster than Texas Track bag. All right.
And I'll give everybody a little insider information. You know, all the coaches out there. Um, if you join the Texas Track and Field Coaches Association, and if you're a part of the helping out and volunteering, I got a little insider. We actually got backpacks from Texas Drag that he gave some of the members with Track Barn. So I'm still gonna spin. Hopefully, I can get more coaches to that are out there to join Texas Track and Field Coaches Association and follow Track Dad and uh, s- get some prizes.
I appreciate it,
All right,
Coach.
let's see.
No, Coach, come on, come on,
All right,
Coach.
I'm
Let's
gonna
spin
have.
it, Oh,
Oh,
got a hot five there, Coach.
always high
but,
fives.
but Coach, for coming on the show, you still going to get that bag. We're gonna get it customized for you. Well, Trackborn is gonna customize it for you everything. So I'm gonna get all your information, get your details, and we'll get that bag going for you, Coach. And thank you once again for all the support. Any final shout outs or anything like that?
Just everybody in SPC, all the private schools out in Houston and the Texas area. Hopefully, more of us will get involved with with programs like this, and just all of the athletes out there. My Episcopal kids, Coach Coleman, the entire coaching staff at Episcopal. Um, let's go ahead and get the work done. We are the best, and let's go get more championships.
Nice. Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Coach. All right.
All right.
You just sit it there and step on that other side of the table or like get that information. Yeah. Let me let's see. No, not yet. Oh, not yet. Yeah, we're let's see. Come on. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate you, Coach. Good luck this season too, man. Oh, get my wife all the information. We'll get that going for you. Coach, give me 5 minutes to set it back up, okay? Yes. Yes, ma'am. So you'll go over to Texas, Trackborn at the end, and they can give you all the information on how to get set up and buy one. All right.
Yes, I was an 800 cross country runner at Houston State. Oh yeah. That's my kind of like great time.
All right, guys, we got another coach coming up, so we're just gonna keep this running. Um, so we still live on it. So we'll have to shut everything down.
know you just come. We're a small school, we got about 800 kids, so come. We have mailboxes.
All right, guys, give me 1 second, setting everything back up. We about to start back rolling. Guys, we're about to start it back up. Give us 1 second. You go with the temporary word.
Yeah. So this morning, the crowd that's coming in, they're coming in because they were at Coach Hart, listening to him speak. But right now it looks like it's from 11:30 to 12:15 is the women's empowerment panel. And then starting up at 12:30 to 1:15 will be Coach Ford with sprints. At 1:30 to 2:15 we have Coach Stacey Smith Browser sorry, with triple jump, and then at 2:30 to 3:15 Brandon Richards with pole. And then right now we're just setting up for the next coach interview. That's not. It's perfect where you had it. If you do that close, you don't have to see it. I mean, it's gonna chop off there.
Right here.
It was wherever it was. Where you had it first. All right.
You doing good? How you doing? It's good. It's good. Is that it?
You can't take until he goes over there. Just
All right. Go ahead and stand to the right of that. We'll get you positioned. Right there is good. And come up. Is that good? You get your right. Make sure you get over there. Here's your coach. Perfect. All right, guys, we're still here at TTFCA Winter Clinic. We're still out here doing the interviews. Guys, if you want to get interviewed, make sure you come by. I'll be here a little while longer. Make sure you come by and get interviewed. Tell us about your school program and what you like about it. Coach, what's going on?
How's it going, man? Big follower of you guys, man. You guys do a lot for kids, seniors that are trying to find college homes. I know it's difficult now with the transfer portal and all that stuff, and our high school kids are getting the short end of it. So we appreciate what you do down. I'm in the Rio Grande Valley in Harlingen, Texas, and we appreciate everything you do for all those kids, man. All it takes is one coach to see it, and any kid that wants to run can go find a place to run. Yes, sir.
Because track and field, we don't get all the love.
Nope.
Football,
Yeah.
baseball,
Right on. Yes, sir.
hockey.
Yeah, even hockey. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Track and field, man, track and field is a unique sport.
Uh-huh.
And we need to put it out there, the best we can.
Yes, sir. It's a small community, and we're tight knit, and we do things like you're doing right now for each other, and that's just who we are. That's what our community is about, and people like you are growing the sport, creating interest for the younger kids, because it's not as flashy as having a highlight reel for football or any of that stuff. So when you get a chance to highlight those kids and be on social media and do what you do, it kind of draws interest in that way. So you're doing a great job.
Mm-hmm. Before we go any further, give us your name, what track club, school you're with.
My name is Randy Vermey. I'm in Harlingen, Texas, and I'm an assistant track coach there, and I coach the hurdles and horizontal jumps.
Tell us a little bit about your program, Coach.
So we're a 6A program down in South Texas. We're District 32 6A, so the last 6A district down south, part of the Rio Grande Valley. And our program, we're a school where we share a lot of kids. Our cross country program and our track program. Shout out to my head track coach, Coach Efren Ambris. He won the regional title in cross country and in track and field, and I believe it was in 2021. The spring of 21, the Region 4 6A cross country regional championship and track and field championship in the same year. So he's been doing it for a long time. He was one of my coaches when I was in high school there at the same school. So I was fortunate enough for him to bring me back, and we pride ourselves on tradition. You know, a lot of our coaches are graduates of our high school, especially on our football staff as well. And track has always been a big part of what we do in all sports. So we try to bring as many sports as we can. We try to be flexible with as many different teams to increase participation, because that's the only way we're going to be able to compete at the regional level and at the state level.
What's some kids we need to look out for this season?
In the hurdles, I'm going to talk. We have a signee, Vanderbilt signee, Faith Franklin. She was a state runner-up in the 400 last year. She ran 54. And then we have our thrower, Jasmine Thompson. She signed to Wake Forest. She made it to state last year in the shot put and discus. So they're coming back for their senior season. So they're signed already. So they're going to go off and do great things at the next level. They're on the girls' side, and the girls' head coach is Coach Hickle-Woolery. And he's had a history of success coaching the sprints as well. And then in the hurdlers, we have a up-and-coming junior. Her name's Alana Roquette, and she finished 5th last year at the regional meet in the 300 hurdles. And that was her second year running the hurdles, so she's just getting the hang of it. With a PR of 44 low, she's gonna get mad at me for not remembering exactly what it is. But it's 44 low, but we're gonna run faster this year. She's a great kid. Also looking at interested in the multi-combined events at the collegiate level. We like multi-sport athletes, so she plays volleyball. That's the best athletes. You know, we got to keep them in track, right? Instead of just specializing in certain sport too young. And then I have my sophomore hurdler, Noah, and he's a sophomore. He's up and coming, returning. He should be the fastest in the district this year, and he was our starting running back for our football team. So district newcomer of the year in football. So he has a lot of confidence right now going into the track season.
So you just told me you had some seniors.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that make them not too stressful?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir. I believe I did the same thing when I was in high school. I signed early before the season even started, so that there's that alleviated pressure of I'm chasing a time or I'm chasing a mark, I'm chasing a distance, because now you go and enjoy your senior year and you execute. You know your college is taken care of, so now this is where it's fun. You just execute, put all the training. Now you put it all together at the right time at the regional meet when it matters. Area, getting to the regional meet, getting back to the state meet for those two girls, and it's all about having fun now. The stressful part of where I'm going to go, what does my future hold for me, that's out the window. And now you enjoy the last few months you have at your high school, being the big dog on campus, being the big dog at the track meets, and enjoy it. To those two girls and to any kids that are signed already, enjoy it. And if you're not signed, chase the race. Chase the race execution. Trust your coaches. If you execute your race, the times are going to come. And that's what we preach about, man. Like, no, don't worry about, I got to run this time to get recruited. No, just worry about executing your phases of your race, and the time will come eventually when it needs to come.
So how do you prepare your athlete? How do you prepare? What do you tell them?
Well, I'm going to start off with grades first, because there's kids all over the state, all over the country that have all the talent in the world, but they can't pass their classes. So and that good grades is what afforded me my opportunity to go to college as well. So start off with that. A coach is not going to turn down a fast kid with great grades. You're in the top 10% of your class. They don't have to worry about you off the track. They're more likely to give you a chance, at least give you a foot going. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. And your talent, track is one of those sports where the time don't lie. FAT time ain't going to lie. That distance ain't gonna lie. So if you have the marks, the grades are going to be the kind of like the last straw, right? If you got good grades, if you got great grades, let's put them on. A good culture for the team. If they're hesitant on you, they're going to go with a JUCO transfer that might already have, even though there's only 2 years left or whatever, that they're going to err on the side of that.
So,
So it has to be Coach Irvin, the hurdle coach. Yes, the Irvin, both the brothers have been awesome. He got the new head job at Atascocita, so that's going to be a fun little rivalry there in that district. That district track meet's going to be fun for them. But he's been a mentor of mine, man. Elton and Sheldon, they've helped me out a bunch, and that's what I'd say to all those head coaches that are out there. Like I'm an assistant, aspiring head coach, and it's because of head coaches. They have trusted in me and taken me under their wing. I've been afforded tremendous opportunities. So if you have the knowledge, and I think our track community is like that, if you have it, share it. We all do the same stuff in a way. Like nothing I have is mine. Nothing they have is theirs. We share, we work together, and we help each other out. So for those head coaches that are out there, there's a young coach out there that's watching you or maybe wants to be in your shoes one day. So don't be hesitant to reach out to them or talk to them or inspire them or anything you can do to build that relationship with those younger coaches.
You kind of answered the next question.
Well, I grew up as a coach's kid, so my dad's out here with us. My dad's a coach, so growing up in the field house at a small 1A school, you get your hand in everything. You're in the dugout at baseball games. You're the ball boy for the football team. You're helping move her at the track meet. So that's definitely part of it. And then my older sister, she's the head volleyball coach. So coaching has been in our DNA for a long time. We get to sit down my mom's a teacher, so education for us has been what we do. So our conversations at the dinner table over Thanksgiving, Christmas, they're about, well, how do you run your volleyball program and what do you do in this off season and how can I help my volleyball girls that are running track and how can I help my track girls go play volleyball and kind of that crossover, and it's unique. It's having unlimited resources at home and with someone that you trust and you know that wants what's best for you and your program. Mm-hmm.
So if you ever create a relay team animals, what more animals you can choose?
Oh man.
So we're gonna switch it up.
Okay.
So cheetah is hurt. Y'all ran the tree. Cheetah in the ground.
Okay, cheetah's out.
Cheetah hurt.
Cheetah's out.
Cheetah's out.
4x1?
4x1.
4x1. I think almost any animal can run 100. Any fast enough. So we got to go like the antelope.
Okay.
We got to go the gazelle.
Okay.
We got to go.
First thing, get the antelope.
First thing, yeah, we'll get the antelope out. 2 will be the gazelle.
Okay. 2
Um,
on the gazelle on 2.
Yep. 3.
Keep in mind, those teams. You got to set another team on there. They gonna have a few cheetahs on that second leg.
Hey, we ain't worried about them.
We ain't worried about them.
We ain't worried about them. Straight line. Oh, cheetahs might get the straight line. You know what? Maybe I need to switch up. Maybe I need to put that gazelle at 3 because it's better on the turns.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna put that gazelle at 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna go gazelle at 3. 2. What are the animals we got? What about birds? We think of birds? Oh, we stop. Birds. Let's put a falcon at 2. How about that? Let's put a falcon at 2. Ain't nothing catching that sucker. Yeah, and then we'll be in front by then, and we're gonna go ahead and let the lion bring it home. We're gonna let the lion bring it home. Yeah, King of the Jungle's got to bring it home. Okay. And it's put on a good show down the home stretch too. Gotcha. Yes, sir.
They gonna have power. row.
They might. They might. They might. They might. We'll be in front.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
You probably there's this question in a second. One of my most important questions. All right. All the time.
Okay, let's do it.
Got my strike right now. Hold on. Fast. Are you fast?
Don't make me answer that question on your own podcast. Don't make me answer that question on your podcast. Come on, coach. Come on. You might get me in a 5. In a 5, I'm a little slow off the line, but after that, it's done.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Any type of way you want.
Yes, sir. Come on. Come on. I feel lucky right now, man.
All right.
I leave it down there?
Yeah, you go turn it like this. And all you have to do is just
Something side.
spin it.
Oh, gotta go the other way.
There you go.
Come on.
Let's see what you got.
Come on.
Come on. What you got? Oh, this ball.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, every dog has his day, man.
Hey guys, the wheel is kind of sketchy, guys. I'm telling you
It's
right
a
now,
little-
'cause I just got one little
It
thing on it.
feels a little heavier on one side, so it looks like a little fortune type. No, it's all.
With that bag, you still get it.
Thank you, coach. I appreciate you. Yes, awesome.
Give all your information.
Okay.
And we'll get that. We'll get that rolling.
Right on. Thank you,
And I
coach. Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got some
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
little glorified
Okay.
for you as well. Coach, thank you once again. All right. Oh yeah. You have good season. All right. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. So, yes, sir. Turnaround time 46 weeks. Oh, okay. All right, guys, that was a great interview there. That was a great interview. We'll get a couple of more. Guys, if y'all didn't make this clinic here, we want to make sure you try to make this next year. We're having a blast out here. Hey, Coach, we appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. Have a good season now. All right, Coach. All right, guys. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna what we have now in itinerary. It's 12 right now. They're wrapping up.
They're wrapping up the women.
Wrapping up on the women's empowerment panel.
Then they pick it back up at 12:30 to 1:15 with Coach Ford with sprints. Um, 1:30 to 2:15 Coach Bowser. Um, 2:30 to 3:15 Coach Richards. All right, guys. If we get probably doing a couple more interviews, so I'll be back probably around 12:30. I get a few more, and we'll just take from there, guys. But thanks for watching, guys. Go hit that like, subscribe button, guys. Take the track dad on belt.